Okay, so welcome to my channel. I have another recipe for you today. This is a easy meal if you're wanting something quick. And it only takes less than about 30 minutes to make and maybe like another 30 to bake it in the oven. So let's go ahead and start this. So what I have here is a pound of ground beef. This is 80-20. You can use whichever one you want. You can do it with 90% lean. Any type of beef you have. You could probably even do it with a different kind of meat if you wanted as well. But here I'm using beef today. So 1 pound in here. And we're just going to brown this up. And to this I'm going to add 1 onion chopped. Okay, so I got my onion in here. Got it chopped up. So you need 1 onion. And you're just going to stir the pound of ground beef and the onion together until it's fully cooked here. And then after that we're going to just drain the grease. You can do that with paper towels, or you can just drain it however you want to do it. But sometimes I use paper towels to go quicker. And so we're just going to get this all cooked up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and now I've drained my grease, and I've added about teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, or not garlic powder, teaspoon and a half of garlic, minced garlic. Yeah, so minced garlic goes in, and then we're going to do a can of cream of chicken soup, 1 whole can right in there, and I'm going to just put some milk in there. Probably going to do about a 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, so I got about the minced garlic in here, and then I got the sour cream. So I did a 1/2 cup of sour cream, a teaspoon of minced garlic, a teaspoon and a half of minced garlic, and then we have now the milk, about a 1/4 cup of milk, and then we're going to do about 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, or any type of cheese you have on hand is fine. It doesn't have to be exact. Sometimes I don't even do the full 8 ounces, but I just do at least a 1/2 cup. So I do about a 1/2 cup at least, and then we're just going to stir all this together and combine it and let it simmer for a little bit. And I'm going to add in some seasonings, and I'll come back and show you which seasonings to put in this. Okay, so I'm going to do some garlic powder. I never really eyeball it, but because I've cooked so much, but just do about like a 1/2 teaspoon. And then you're going to do about a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt. Or however much you prefer. You can taste it and see if it, is to your liking. And just kind of simmer this on low heat for just a few minutes. You can add more garlic salt if you want to, per your preference. Just taste it and see. I've made this a couple times, so I kind of know how I like it. So we're going to mix all this up. And you're going to get a bag of frozen tater tots. I'm going to show you exactly what to do next. Okay, so now I got about a 9x13 casserole dish here. I've sprayed it with some cooking spray, and we're going to just go ahead and transfer this mixture that we made into the casserole dish, and you're going to top it with 8 ounces remaining of shredded cheddar cheese on top. And then you're going to add your tater tots. So you can get a bag of frozen tater tots like this. I usually buy the 2-pound bag. I never use this much. So you're probably going to use about half the bag, and you're just going to layer the tater tots across. I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so I have the cheese on top now, and now we're going to add the tater tots. Okay, so I have the tater tots layered across the top now. You can add a few more in between if you want. I ran out, so this is what I have today, but normally this is about how it looks. I might put like a few more in here if I had a few extra. But this is delicious. This is absolutely good. Now you're going to bake it at 400 degrees for 35 minutes. Check on it. You could add an extra 5 minutes if you want to. So about 35 to 40 minutes total cooking time. This is what this is going to do, is just melt the cheese underneath and everything and give this a nice brown layer to it, to the tater tots, which is what I like. So you do how you like it, but this is an excellent family dinner, so I hope you enjoy. Another thing I wanted to mention was the can of cream of chicken soup. I know I did not mention the size, so it's a 10.5 ounce can. And the other thing is you do not need to cover this with foil. It's optional, but if you want this to be brown on top, I recommend just to leave it uncovered. Okay, so this is the finished product here. I have just taken out of the oven and it's golden brown. So I hope you enjoy this one. And subscribe for more videos. And if you've already subscribed, like the video. Thank you. Have a good day.